Okay, as I enter the scene, I secure the scene, I sized it up, and I have my PPE on. I come to the patient. Hello, ma'am. I'm Erica. I'm from EMS, and I want to know what your problem is today. She's unresponsive. So I check her pulse. She has a pulse. She's not breathing, so I suspect she has a spinal cord injury. So I tilt her head, open her jaw, and she's still not breathing. So then I would enter an OPA or NPA depending on if she has a gag reflex. And if that doesn't work, I would BVM. After that, I would measure her breathing, make sure it was okay. And then I would check for circulation. I would access the radial pulse, make sure I feel it here. Come down to the foot, check the pulse on the back of the foot. And then I would check her skin for any cyanosis, the temperature, any colors. And I would transfer her to the hospital. So for the rapid physical exam, my patient is unresponsive, so I'm going to proceed to the exam with my PPE on. And I come to the patient. I start at her head. Basically, it's from head to toe. So I start at her head. I move her head. I feel her head. Make sure there's no deformities, no fractures, no broken bones. And then I move to the neck. Make sure her trachea is in the center. Check her ears. Make sure there's no blood or clear fluid coming. And then I check her eyes to check for her pupils to see if they're dilated, constricted, uneven. And then I check her mouth to make sure everything's fine there. Her nose, make sure there's no bleeding. Then I come to her clavicles. I make sure her clavicles, there's no brokenness or no displacement. Then I go to arms, make sure her arms are fine, nothing's out of place. Check her radial pulse to make sure she has good circulation. Make sure her fingers are intact. And then I check her abdominal quadrants to make sure there's no swelling, nothing like that, so she's good. Then I check her hips, her pelvis. I push down toward the center. That's fine. I begin to check her legs. Make sure there's no brokenness, no nothing. Check for color changes. Check her feet for responsiveness. And she obviously has response. So she's good for a spinal cord injury.